Before discussing the oxidation reduction titration that we will perform, let's talk a little bit about iron. So please take some notes here in this designated area about iron. First question I want you to answer based on the reading is, which of the following cereals do you think has the highest recommended daily allowance of iron? So pause the video, take a little bit of time to think. Which cereal do you think has the largest percent iron? So here's the moment of truth. Crispix, Wheaties, and Cheerios actually all have 45% of your recommended daily allowance of iron. Frosted Shredded Wheat actually has 90% of your recommended daily allowance for iron. Raisin Bran and Reese's Puffs come in at 25%, which is unfortunate since Reese's Puffs is one of my favorite cereals. Total cereal has 100% of your recommended daily allowance of iron. It has 100% or more of many of the vitamins and minerals you need. That's how it gets its name. Great Grains actually only has 10% of your recommended daily allowance for iron. So what's the big deal about iron? Why do we need iron in our diet? Well, we need iron mostly for our blood. Fe2+ ions are a part of the heme component of the larger hemoglobin molecule. Of course, hemoglobin is responsible for transporting oxygen to all of your cells. So iron is very important in our diet. What is the recommended daily amount of iron needed by males and females? Well, males need about 10 milligrams per day, where females need a little bit more. They need 15 milligrams per day. The reason for this is because of the female menstruation cycle. They lose blood every month during that process, so they actually need a little bit more iron in their blood to account for that. So where do we get iron for our diet? From one of my favorite foods, red meat. You can also get it from one of my least favorite foods, green leafy vegetables. Ugh. What else do we need to know about iron? What form of iron is added to cereals? So is it iron in the solid elemental form, this metal black powder here, or is it iron sulfate, which would actually dissolve in your aqueous bodily system to become iron 2+? What type of iron do you believe is added to the breakfast cereals that you eat? I'm going to show you a quick demo that will show what type of iron is added, using total, of course. This is iron metal. It's attracted to a magnet. Iron 2 ions in solution will make a colorless solution. The solid would be a bluish-green kind of iron sulfate, is normally how it's found, but in solution it makes a colorless solution. Alright, now we're going to see what type of iron is in total. I'm going to take 3 handfuls of total. Put it in the blender. Add some water. We're going to blend it up. Now I'm going to hold this magnet to the side of the blender as we blend it up. And if it's iron metal, as it blends up, the iron metal will be attracted to the magnet. If it's iron ions, they will not be attracted to the magnet and will not get stuck to it. Alright, so we'll see now if it's iron metal or iron ions. What do you guys think it's going to be?
The first one. The first one.
Think it's going to be iron metal in total cereal?
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a look. There it is. Iron metal.
Yeah, we
making the
got
O
it
face.
right.
So why is the solid metal form of iron added to cereals? The main reason is because iron ions can become toxic, especially in small children. So iron metal actually will be oxidized to iron ions in the acidic environment of your stomach. Smaller stomachs will only oxidize a little bit of the iron, so it's less harmful to smaller children. If you are anemic or you have an iron deficiency, you can take an iron supplement in the form of iron sulfate pills. It's a substance you can buy in the vitamin aisle.